don't know. I hope I don't cry too much. This story is just about this young man who was diagnosed with autism at 17. Well, not 17, but as a teenager. And was given the go-ahead to have gender surgery. Had the gender surgery too in 2019, ended up having major complications from this surgery. And ended up dying at the age of 23 in 2021. This young man's name is Yarden Silvera. His story can be found on Yelp. Direct story message from him on how he got many doctors in California and New York asking for help. Bottom surgery, vaginoplasty that had gone horribly wrong with a gaping hole through his rectum. I just can't begin to fathom the responsibility these doctors and this therapist have for his death. How in the damn it does a psychologist or psychiatrist let somebody who has autism go through gender surgery to begin with? How in the fuck do you do that shit? You pathetic motherfucker. You pieces of freaking garbage. Who could have helped him medically and surgically, refused to help. Each and every one of you that were involved in his case should be held up on murder charges. Each and every one. There are some people that should not go through surgeries, these kinds of surgeries, and are being allowed to. And this young man at age 23 died. Dead. No, you freaking trans activists who are pushing this shit to happen. You're flipping sick. Vile and disgusting. You're a disgrace to humanity. Gender affirmation. Fuck you. This shit is now killing people. How in the hell do you allow this to happen? How in the hell does the therapist allow this to get past them? It's beyond me. I'd ask you to make it make sense, but there is no way you can justify it. None. Absolutely zero. Who in the hell do you think you are? Who died and left you God? Or any one of you who are involved in this person's medical care and who I went and asked for help from? Who in the hell died and left you God and to refuse this person freaking medical care? This is a crime by the medical profession, psychologically and medically, that I believe deserves a death sentence. Plain and simple. There is no excuse for it. None. These pieces of shit want to make fucking money. And then not help when somebody has serious complications. Emotional. I'd ask how this is allowed to happen. I would ask how this is allowed to happen, but you people are evil. The ones who allowed this to happen. This young man did not have to die. Did not have to die. I hope there's a lot more people that come out about this story. Look it up on Yelp. He left a message there before he died. The young man's name is Yarden Silvestra. For anyone that actually has a heart and cares with compassion, please send your prayers out to his family. They were robbed. Your beautiful life was taken and stolen from them. These physicians, medical and mental, need to be legally held accountable. How dare you do something like this and then not give this person help? A bunch of Hippocratic oath. Do no harm. Help those who need it. You failed. I believe it's willful and criminal negligence. You knew this young man could die, especially with an open wound in the bowels. Things to say yes and things not to say. Just getting caught up in the emotion of hearing about this, and that it did not have to happen. Please share this story with the, on, whatever streaming you're on. This stuff needs to stop. Stand up against stuff like this. This young man should never have been made it past as far as psychological evaluation to be able to be allowed to do this. That's the first one that's responsible, especially with the severe underlying issue of autism. And who knows what other underlying mental health issues this young man had. My prayers are going out for him. Hopefully, he has made it to heaven, and is in peace. Prayers out to his family and his close friends that are going to miss somebody who sincerely loved. Just imagine if it was your brother or your sister or your child or your parent this happened to. Let that rattle around in your brain for a little while. Let it cook. How would you feel? There have been safety precautions before surgery that can be found out through mental health therapy that have been blocked off because you pieces of garbage want to send these people through. Just send them through. Who cares what happens afterwards? Well, I care. A lot of other people care. Because for a lot of us, this stuff does work. For many, it does not work. Major medical problems. God, I can't. Oh my God. I'm just thinking of the sicknesses that this person had gotten just because of that part of the surgery went wrong, drastically wrong. Feces blocked up, being made to go where it doesn't belong. Being allowed to fester and cause serious infections. One of the doctors who was talked about from another YouTuber. I know, I met. I never thought she would have refused care. For somebody who's direly in trouble medically. This needs to stop. God. Yarden Sylvester. Look his name up on Yelp. Please, let's start helping get to correct some of this stuff that's going on. Because things like this do not need to happen. I understand that surgeries can be dangerous. Problems and complications can happen. And then refuse to be helped after the fact. It's just as criminal as a therapist, mental health therapist. Where's the care and the compassion? It's not care and compassion, it's heartless, deranged. Insidious Satanism. Please, let's all speak up in respect to this young man who was mistreated and abused by the mental and medical facility. He deserves that. Future transgender people, transsexual people deserve that. And yes, too, we all need to understand that there's a risk in any surgery. Even though there's hope that can be done when stuff does go wrong. And this young man didn't get it. Didn't get it. And will never be able to do anything else again. Because he's gone. When we die, we don't come back. If you have any kind of heart, please share and help get this out. Remember, you all each have worth. You all have value. And you're important. If no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you for coming by, stopping by. Have a great rest of your day.